Beamng versus the world. That's what I want to talk about tonight. It's nighttime right now where I am. And how it's more immersive, in my opinion, in comparison to all the other racing sims out there currently, as well as pretty much any other racing game that there currently is. So, where did I get this crackhead opinion from? Before I go into it, news. My microphone blew out, so I'm gonna be talking into my phone microphone for this one. Yeah, Beamng. So one of my favorite modes in Beamng. I didn't really mess with Beamng that much before I found out that you could just like go into career mode, like as it is right now, and just play around with it, and yeah, start from the bottom, work your way up, and I did that for a while. So, there are a lot of features in BeamNG that I think many people who have been playing racing games for a while, I think there are a lot of features that BeamNG has that no other racing game has, that I know of at least, other than like Grand Theft Auto. And like from I say Grand Theft Auto, you probably can guess where this is going. And that is the fact that you can like leave cars and just walk around on the map. Like there are practically no other like proper racing games that I can think of. There are no simulators. Let me say simulators because there's probably like some obscure racing game out there that probably has that feature, but like I'm just gonna say there's no simulators that do this. And we all know that Assetto Corsa Evo is coming out soon, right? It's already come out, but I mean like version 1, right? And it's gonna feature like a free roam, which is practically the first time aside from BMG that free roam is going to be in a fully fledged simulator. So, I don't really think that Assetto Corsa Evo is going to do open world as good as BMG is going to do or has done. How I wonder how controversial that is to say. But yeah, so in BMG, right? BMG takes the immersion, right, a step further than like let's say Grand Theft Auto, where you can just like get in and get out of a car. You can actually like look around with your mouse when you're in the cockpit, and you can like actually like press on the door handle to like open the door. Then you can press the button to get out, and then you can press another button to like close the door. Like you could it's a level of interactivity with your car that you don't really see often in games. And I think you can pop the hood and shit. Yeah, you can. From the inside of the car, if I remember correctly. So yeah, there is that. The other thing about BeamNG, driving around in BeamNG's open world, while the maps are small and shit, right? Uh, you have a lot of just regular cars driving around, and there is something to be said about BMG traffic. Like BMG traffic somehow manages to be worse than actual real life traffic in the sense that Jesus Christ, it's like these drivers are fucking suicidal. Like they will just pull out into your lane when you're going like 1,000 miles per hour, seemingly on purpose because they just don't want to live anymore. So he got BMG traffic. But the good thing about BMG traffic, right, is the fact that you've got like regular ass cars, right? You've got like your minivans. You got like I don't really think there are any trucks as of this moment. I don't usually see trucks when I'm driving around, but like you got your minivans, your regular just front wheel drive shit boxes. You got like just like lots of regular cars that you'd normally see in traffic, right? And like it's immersive in that sense. And I compare and contrast this to the trailer for Assetto Corsa Evo back before it came out. And this is when everybody was like still speculating, oh my god, is it open world? Oh my god, right? Like people were like open world is coming, and like we all saw it. But here's the thing that stands out. They're all the cars that you drive in races, like I've noticed. And I think that will like take away from the immersive nature of like driving in real life. Like you don't see supercars, Lamborghinis, and Porsches everywhere. I think in order to have like a convincing open world, assetto corsa needs like some more modest cars. I'm not gonna call them shit boxes because like deep down in my heart I don't feel like they're shit boxes. They're cars. Okay, like they're just cars. They're slower, but they're still okay. you know but like we need like some old school Honda Civics because like everybody knows that dude, like who has like the fucking huge ass like exhaust on his Honda Civic, like he's like, and like like at the end of like 15 seconds of aggressive acceleration, like he's like at 30 miles per hour. But that's what makes traffic real. And then of course like you just like regular consumer cars and trucks and minivans. It would be interesting to see that in Evo. And to if I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of doubt that it's gonna be there, be in the game. Um, yeah. So the element of leaving your car in Beamng and that other thing that I talked about, like there are tons of other things I think that make Beamng like immersive, like the crash physics, But I think we've all talked about that already. Everybody knows. So I don't think there's any point in saying that. Yeah, I don't think this video has to be like any longer than I had really planned for it to be. That's about everything that I wanted to get off my chest. So yeah, yeah. Peace. Take it easy. And those are my thoughts. What are yours? Sausage. Yeah. Hopefully that was recording.